Hello, and welcome to the 8th episode of my knitting podcast, Stickande fru svarvar. My name is Anna-Pia, and this is where I talk about knitting and yarn and things like that. So welcome if you're a new viewer, and welcome if you're returning. I have had a break, quite a long one, almost over a month. I haven't had the time to record. And because that's just how life is sometimes, and but now I have some hours and it's still kind of daylight outside, so hopefully you will see all the colors in the things I show you. I am sitting in the kitchen today and not where I used to sit. I think this is going to be like my new place to record now during the winter, because I think this is because I have windows there and there. So this is kind of the lightest place in the house. So, thank you to all of you who has subscribed. I have reached so many new subscribers. I think I am at almost 170, and during the last episode I was like 101. So thank you. That's fun, of course. So I have so much to talk about. This is going to be quite a long episode, I think. So let's just head on. And also, I have to say, I'm having a cold. So hopefully my voice will stay with me during the whole episode. Yes, I have, I think, maybe 7 or 8 FOs. So let's start with the FOs. I have told you that I have been secretly test knitting something, and that pattern is released, so I can show you what it is. So this is a design by Neulisti, Johanna, who is a designer in Finland, and yes, to all of you new viewers, I'm sitting in Finland, that's where I'm from. I didn't mention that. So I have knitted a sweater. And I have a loose thread here, I see. A sweater. And I'm not wearing it because it fits me, but it fits my daughter better. I'm thinking of knitting another one in a bigger size. As I said, it fits me, but I don't think it looks pretty on my body. So, but it fits my daughter, even though it's my size, and like, yeah, it does fit me, but yeah. So, well, here it is. So this is a sweater that is knitted, the whole sweater is knitted in twisted rib and with a kind of this turtle neck. Is that the right word? Not world. And as you can see, this is like the front part. So you shape the raglan with, why is it looks so... You shape the raglan with short rows, kind of. And also here you see that, so this wasn't so easy. You see there's some shaping going on. And this is how the rib is. So it's a beautiful sweater. And as I said, hopefully I will have time to knit another one. And I have knitted this in this yarn, Cascade 220 Sport, and this is 100% Peruvian Highland wool, and this is really, really soft. This is my first experience with this yarn, and I really like it. Thinking of knitting something more in this yarn. So this is released on Ravelry, I think, because it was a secretly test knit, because it was going to be published in some kind of magazine, maybe. I don't know, but I think it's on Ravelry too. And the name is Hiplee sweater. So I will put it here for you. So if you want to see the pictures of all the other test knitters, so head on over to Ravelry. So that was my first FO. I have also finished a Christmas gift, because that is what I'm knitting these days. It's Christmas gifts. I haven't woven in the ends on this one, and I guess many of you, at least if you live in Finland, you recognize this one. And now I'm stuck at the kitchen table. So it's so hard to see these lace pots when I'm behind. Maybe now you see it a little bit better. So this is Nurmilintu by Heidi Alander, and this is a free pattern on Ravelry. And this is these kinds of shawls that you just have to. It's enough with one skein of 100 gram fringe and weight yarn. You can make it bigger if you want. It's easy to adjust the size because it's like these garter stitches, and then there's the lace pattern, and then there's garter stitch again. So it's this is a really easy pattern. It's really good TV knitting. And but I have, let's see now. Yeah, so here's, as you see, I haven't woven in the ends. I have blocked it, but I haven't woven in the ends. This is the last section of lace pattern, and actually during the pattern you should bind off, due to the pattern I mean, you should bind off after you have knitted the last lace section. But I knitted a few rows of garter stitch because I kind of think it looks prettier. That's just my opinion. And it is like kind of quite long. So this is these kinds of shawl that are easy just to wrap around your neck and put a jacket over or a coat over. And I kind of like those shawls. Those who you can wear under something, under your coat. But this is a Christmas gift, so this is not for me. And I have knitted this in Holst Tides yarn. Yes, in the colorway Lapis. And Holst is, Tides, for those of you who don't know, is 70% wool and 30% silk. And this is how it looks. And I like all the Holst yarns, and yeah, I like this one too. And this is 50 gram, but 100 gram is 575 meter. So there's a lot of yarn in one of these balls. Yeah, I'm moving quite fast forward, as always. I know I always talk too fast, maybe, but as I said, I have so much going on, so. And I have to take some tea because of my throat. Yeah, I have also finished. This is looking, I don't know, maybe not so pretty. This is Sockhead slouch hat. This is also a free pattern by Kelly McClive, I think. So this is actually supposed to be a little bit more longer because it should have like this. This is a really baggy hat. But this, I have knitted this for my daughter Wilma, and she didn't want it to be that baggy. So yeah, I can put it on. Yeah, kind of like this. And I have knitted this also in a Holst yarn, Holst Super Soft. Oh, yeah. It's really nice, my hair. Yeah. Anyhow, I have knitted this in Holst Super Soft, which is one of my all-time favorite yarns. If I were only to knit with one yarn, Holst Super Soft would definitely be the one I would choose. I'm sorry, but this is kind of disturbing me when my hair is all over the place. And it's actually knitted like this, and then just fold it up. Yeah, a grey one, that's what she wanted. And Holst Super Soft is 100% wool, and it comes also in these kinds of skeins, 50 gram skeins, and I used 38 grams for this hat. And this is silver grey, maybe the color is, I think. Free pattern on Ravelry. moving on to mittens. I have finished quite many, 3 mittens. I have shown you this before. In my first episode I shown you 2 of these mittens, but I had only knitted 1. Now they have a pair, or I have a pair. So this is the first ones. This is a chart from Drops. I have basically just used the chart, and I don't know which number it is. I don't remember. I haven't checked it up. And these are knitted in sandnes yarn. That's a Latvian yarn. And my daughter Ella is using these, so they look a little bit, I don't know, they look like they have been worn. And she is actually putting them together. She's doing this. So actually they are quite long, and she wants to have them like this. So I knitted these before Christmas last year, and I can't find any notes. So when I started to knit the other one, I didn't know which needle size I was using. Also, I have knitted the thumb a little bit different on both of them. But I knitted the other one with 2.5mm needles, and I think the first one is knitted with that too. They look kind of similar. So, and they work. I mean, they are just for this daily use when she is bicycling to school. So, yeah. I like the colors though. And this is 100% wool. This is really, I like this yarn a lot. Yeah. So finally they are finished. The other pair I started with before Christmas last year was these. This is the mitten Sigbart. And this is a pattern by Kamilla Svanlund. And it's a part of the book Vantar för alla årstider, which I think is in English Pretty Knitted Hands. I think Mitten for All Seasons would be good too, but I think the English name is Mittens for All Hands. So, but this one, I actually had been written some notes about this one, so I know that these are both knitted in 2.5mm needles, also in sandnes yarn, so these are also in 100% wool. It's a fingering weight yarn, and these are, I think, one of the most beautiful things I have ever knitted. I mean, look at them. Yay! They are so very pretty. And I did is modifate a word in English? I don't know. I did my own rib. I think the pattern says that it should be a Latvian cable here, if I remember right. But I didn't do that because I wanted them a little bit longer, because these are for my husband. I was planning to give these to him last year in Christmas gifts, but that didn't happen. So, and now this isn't a Christmas gift. I have already shown these to him. They fit me quite well also, but since I had promised them to him, he's going to be the user of this one. But I really like these. And the book Mittens for All Hands, or Vantar för alla årstider, which it is in Swedish, is a lovely book. And there's so many lovely mitten patterns in that one, so go check it out. All the patterns are in Ravelry, so you can buy them like one-on-one also. Yeah. And the last pair of mittens that I have turned out to fit my husband better than me. I did not plan for that to happen. These were supposed to be for me, and I don't know what went wrong. So, and here they are. This is the mitten Doris, also from the same book, Mittens for All Hands, and these are by Clara Falk. It's Clara Falk and Kamilla Svanlund who has done all the patterns for that book. And I have knitted these, so this brown color and the grey one is sandnes yarn, and the white one is sandnes tulle. So it is 100% wool, all of the yarns. And I don't know if it is because these fits me, knitted in 2.5mm needles, and this is sandnes yarn. So I don't know if it is this sandnes who is kind of making me fell into trouble, so that these are really, really big on my hands. I can use them if I put a thinner mitten under, and I usually do that because I think that's absolutely the warmest thing you can have on your hands when it's winter. But yeah, I have told my husband that these are his, sadly. Yeah. So I don't know. I really should have maybe knitted these in 2.25 or 2 millimeter needles. So hopefully I will knit another pair that will suit me, because I like these. I think they are so pretty. And now my dogs are awake. So I have children in that direction and in that direction. They are all home. And I have also 2 dogs in that direction. And I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to do this alone without anyone entering the kitchen or screaming or barking or something. Hopefully I will. I'm guessing that my 15-year-old daughter Ella is sitting in the sofa over there and laughing when she hears me speak English. That's okay, I don't mind. So, moving on to yeah, I have one more FO. This isn't actually a real FO, like in real, because I haven't soaked it, I haven't blocked it, I haven't woven in any ends, I haven't kitchenered the stitches under the arm together yet, but I just binded it off, so I thought I will show you just like a quick check on this one. So, this is a Christmas gift. And as I guess many of you can see, this is the Marius sweater. And this is from my father-in-law as a Christmas gift, as I told you. And yeah, so I have knitted this in Drops Charisma because I don't know if he likes 100% wool, if he can wear that. So then I knitted it in Drops Charisma. It looks a little bit now because I haven't soaked it, but it's going to turn out pretty good, I think, after I have soaked it. I have one myself, a Marius, in this yarn, and I know that it's going to be more even when I have soaked it and blocked it. And I think it fits him, because my husband has tried this on, and it fits him perfectly. So, and they are kind of the same sizes. Yeah, I'm planning to knit another one of these for my father also. Yeah, as a Christmas gift. So, I don't know. I have knitted this on needle size 3.5 millimeters, I think, and I'm going to put this one in the Marius Cal that Skein is hosting. Yeah, because this is a pattern that she approves, I think, because this is Sandnes' own pattern from this book, Norske Ikoner, and so it should be the a Marius pattern that she approves in her cal. Yay! So, 2 Christmas gifts. I only have kind of many more to go. And that were all of my FOs, and I have been talking about them now in 20 minutes, so I have to head on to... I have bought quite a lot of yarns, but I'm going to talk about that later, so that you don't have to watch when I'm babbling about the yarn that I bought, if you don't want to. So I'm heading over to whips. Active whips, that is. I do have a lot of whips. I'm not knitting on all of them, as you know, as I always say. And I did pick up an... I don't know if it was kind of an UFO, because I haven't knitted on this one in almost a year. But it isn't a UFO in that sense, that because I have always meant that I'm going to pick this up again. But it's just didn't, I don't know. Now I have picked it up, so now it's active again. Because I don't want this to become an effort, because I really want this. It's a cardigan. And I have one of these. This is the poly cardigan by Linnea Öhman. I knitted one when the pattern were released about a year ago in Holst Super Soft. And right after I finished it, I cast it on this one because I wanted another one, a little bit longer one, and a grey one. Greyish. It's not grey, it's kind of, I don't know, brown grey thing, this. So I started this one the 11th of January this year, and I knitted all this, whoops, and then it went on holiday, this cardigan, in a box. But I picked it up a few days ago, and I am going to knit on this now because I am going to Åland soon, which is an island in Finland. I'm going there to sing, and I'm going by car, train, and boat, or ferry. So I'm going to have a lot of time to knit this one, and I want a project with me that is easy to knit on, even though I'm singing or talking and things like that. So I'm going to bring this with me. So this is knitted top down, like this. So I have, as you can see, here are the arms, should be here, and this is going to be quite a long cardigan. And as you can see, it is not grey, it is kind of, and there are dog hair all over the place. It's kind of brown, dark greyish. Yeah, and I'm knitting this in a yarn from Novita, and this is Novita Finnish wool. So this is 100% Finnish wool, and I like this yarn. It is, I would say, at least DK, maybe weight. So or is it maybe even thicker? It is 50 grams skein is 90 meters. And I don't know if they sell this anymore, because I have heard that they don't. I don't know why. I don't know if that is true. I tried to go on their pages on the internet, but there was something wrong with the Novita page, so I didn't come through to that page. So hopefully they don't. I mean, hopefully they sell this, because I think it's good, and I like when it's Finnish wool, 100%. And yeah, you know, the smell of pure wool. And this is the colorway 63. Yeah. So I'm thinking this is going to be just gorgeous and really, really warm to wear now in the winter. Yes, the first snow came today. Not here, but in Finland the first snow came today. Yeehaw. I'm going to put pockets also down here. So that was my first whip, and I have to pick up the skein because I have to put this properly away because I have things under here that I need. So, and the second whip is somewhere here. Here. This is the same hat as this one, the Sockhead slouch hat. Slouch? I don't know. Oh no! Now a dog is trying to come into the kitchen. Oh, that's okay, as long as it doesn't stand here and barking on me. So, let's see. Yeah, here it is. Like this, and this ribbing is going to be folded up like this. Actually, I should have done this ochre yellow in purple instead. It would have looked much more nicer, but I didn't. And I don't know, this is just, I may be thinking, Ella, maybe you want this. So I'm just knitting this, not to anyone particular. What's that word? I don't know. I don't remember. I can't pronounce it. So I'm just knitting this. It's going to stay in this house. And let's see who is going to use it. This is Drops alpaca yarn. I'm knitting this out of scrap yarns. Yeah, I'm thinking of knitting a whole bunch of these. I have kind of a flow with these now. So then you can just grab the color you want, depending on what color your jacket has, or your hair, or anything. Yeah. And I have more whips. I have more mittens, Christmas mittens, or I mean Christmas gifts mittens. Actually, I'm knitting these for a friend of mine, and yeah, and here they are. This is Rigmors selbu mittens, a free pattern on Ravelry by Rigmor Duun Grande. I guess she's a Norwegian lady. And yeah. And there's no, here's the tongue. So this is the green one. The green yarn is Campes tvåtrådiga, 100% wool. The white is Rauma Finull, and the pink is yarn from Tines. So all of the yarns are 100% wool. Yeah, I think these are kind of pretty. So yeah, living in this beautiful project bag mat that my daughter has made. And I have one pair of active socks. I do have like 2 more socks going on, but I have one pair that is that I'm knitting on, and I haven't knitted much on these. I am going to finish at least one of these during this weekend, or both, because I need these for a project that I'm going to tell you about another episode, not now. So here they are. And the yarn is all over. Actually, they are looking like this. So I'm knitting these cuff down, as you can see. And this is, so there's a TV show or TV program called Strömsö here in Finland. And it is kind of this crafty program where they do a lot of different things, and they cook food, and they have interviews, and they knit, and they sew, and they paint, and they have like these gardening events and things like that, like a lifestyle program. And so because of the country Finland is turning 100 years this year, I have been talking about that. So they wanted people in Finland to write up some charts and send to them, and the team was Finland 100 year. And then they have put it together some patterns for like cows and socks and maybe mittens, I don't remember. And so this is the sock that they put together. So it's a lot of forest. So these are trees, lots of forest in Finland. And here is it. So this is the lake, like the blue. Oops, I turned up. This is blue is for the lakes, because Finland is like the land of the 1,000 lakes, because there's so many lakes in Finland. And there are also going to come swans here. And yeah, and I'm knitting these out of Novita Venla, which is Novita's Finger and Weight sock yarn. And this green is a yarn I have hand dyed myself. It is BLF yarn. And the blue is kind of something new. I ordered this, it was on sale on some internet store in Finland, Lankamaailma maybe. So this is Trysil. This is probably from Norway. I haven't knitted with this before. And this is 70% wool, 30% nylon. So this isn't a superwash. This is just wool and nylon. Like Tuku wool also. Tuku wool sock isn't a superwash yarn. So I think this is kind of exciting. It's really soft. Really, really soft. And it's 50 gram, 175 meters. Yeah, it's going to be fun to see if this really is good enough for socks. But I like the colors. So, yeah. Whoops. So this was actually kind of hard or difficult to knit because the floats were quite long. So as you can see, the green is like coming through a little bit. But you know, not everything can be perfect that I knit. No, it isn't. Promise you it isn't. They're kind of cute. So, oops. I'm thinking that this is, no, I have one more whip. Yeah, of course I have. That I just started just before I started to record. And now I have to take some tea, which is probably cold. Yeah. I have started another Christmas gift. Yep, this is my progress. This is a hat. This is the, I have to check, Latu hat by meju knits or meju Kope. Maybe that's the name. This is a free pattern on Ravelry, and it is just stockinette stitch all over, and then there is going to be cables, 2 cables on one side. So yeah, just a simple hat. And this is also a yarn I never have used before. Also, I ordered this at the same time that I ordered this one. This is also from Trysil, and this is 40% alpaca, 30% wool, and 30% acrylic. And 50 gram is 150 meters. It's really soft. I have this color and a deep blue color. Yeah. And the name of this is Peru blandingsgarn. So maybe it's some kind of wool and alpaca from Peru. Yep. Yes, and this, I didn't say what this is. Äventyr is the name of this yarn. So, I'm thinking that was all of my whips. Yeah, it was. All of my active whips. I do have the summer cardigan that I'm knitting for the fall cal that Huhi Locatelli is hosting. I haven't done much on that one, sadly. I'm going to knit it because I want it, but it's all about the Christmas gifts now, so I don't have time. I also started, I showed you, I think the last episode, I showed you the yarn I had planned for using in the Steven West Speckle Popple Cal. Pop and Speckle, maybe. And I was really looking forward to that shawl and that mystery cal. And I started it, and I do like it. I really do. I think it's funny, and actually the colors I had choose was very good together. It's really pretty, and I kind of really liked the way it were knit up, or the way the pattern were. It was fun, but then I just had knitted all the mittens in color work, and I didn't want to knit anything now that is like I have to look at the pattern all the time. So I have frogged it, sadly. But I do have the pattern, so I mean I can always knit it some other times. But yeah, there are no pop and speckle in this house anymore. So yeah. So heading over to the giveaway, because on the last episode I told you that head over to my Ravelry group, Stickande för svarvar, and write something in the thread I just had opened because I had reached 100 subscribers and I wanted to have a giveaway. And the prizes are a pattern from Ravelry that I'm going to gift you for a maximum of €8, and also hand-dyed yarn by me. So there's quite many of you who has been there and commented, thank you. But the thing is, on the last episode I had 101 subscribers. Now I'm nearly 170. So I'm thinking I'm not going to draw a winner this time. I'm going to have the giveaway open until the next episode, so that all of you that sorry, maybe thinking you haven't had the time to enter the giveaway, please check out my Ravelry group and write some kind of sorry, now my throat is giving in. Write down a comment so that you can, because you can still take part of the giveaway. Hope this is okay for all of you who has already written a comment. But yes, this is how it's going to be. This is open until the next episode, and I promise on the next episode I'm going to draw a winner. Yeah. So, moving fast on to all the yarns. I have been hand-dyed some yarn. I have been buying quite a lot of yarn. So if you don't want to hear me babbling about the things I have been hand-dyed or the things I have been buying, it's not kind of these fancy yarns I have. It's quite a lot of sock yarns. Anyhow, move on to the end of the episode, or we can just say bye. Thank you for watching. Welcome back, because now I'm going to just talk about a little bit of a trip that my husband and I made a few weeks ago, and then what I have bought. So, just so you know, and I'm going to start with the yarn I have hand dyed since last time. It's not that much, but it's a little. And I'm going to talk about first. I always forget things. I'm going first to talk about the cals. Sorry, the cals that I'm participating in, because as I said, this Marius is going to the Marius cal that Stickande is hosting, and also in another cal, which is a colorwork cal that Emma, and her name is, she has a podcast on YouTube, it's in Finnish, Emma something, she's hosting a cal, and I can't even remember the name of the cal, so I'm going to put it here. So, but these are both going in that Stickande cal and the Emma cal, and all of these are in the Emma cal, because this is all about color work. And also, if you haven't checked out Stickande, her name is Ellie, she lives in London, but she's from Norwegian. No, she's not from Norwegian. Yes, Norwegian is the English word of Norge, yes. That's where she's from. Anyhow, I was saying that check her out, her podcast. It's one of the best podcasts I know, and she is so good at color work, at strand color work. You have to check her podcast out. Yeah, just saying. And since I'm talking about the podcasters that you should check out, I can't take the other ones I was planning on mentioning this time. And that is also a Norwegian podcast. Aimees from Norway. Aimees Little Kingdom is her name on YouTube. Check her out too. She's kind of a new podcaster. I'm thinking she soon has more episodes than I have, but she just started. And that's good. And that's in English. And you should also check out, if you understand Finnish, or you can check it out if you don't understand Finnish, but this is a podcast in Finnish, Elinan, villapaita, peli. That's one of my favorites here in Finland. So go and check her out. And these are all on YouTube. Then I have 2 audio podcasts. One is in Swedish, Stickande, like that one. If you understand Swedish, go and check out these 3 ladies who talks about knitting. Love them, and I laugh a lot when I hear them. And also a Norwegian podcast, Marte and Marte. They are 2 ladies in Norway. Both, both. I don't know what I'm trying to say now. Their name is Marte, both of them. Like one Marte and there's another Marte. Yeah. Also on audio podcast in Norwegian. But they are good. But of course, if you don't understand Norwegian, it can be a little bit difficult. Yeah, so that was the podcast segment. And heading over to, yes, what I have been hand dyeing. So I showed you the last episode that I have been ordering yarn from England, and I'm going to dye that, and I have. I don't remember if I have shown you this before. I might have, sorry. I'm going to show you this again. This is BLF high twist. 50 gram is, I think, about 200 meters, and this is sock yarn. It contains nylon or polyamide, I don't remember. And this is just ordinary blue. I think I have shown you this. Sorry if I have. I also did order lots of mini skeins, BLF, and some merino, and it was, different. This is BLF, and this is, you see, it's sparkling. I don't like sparkling yarn, or I cannot say I don't like sparkling yarn, but I am not comfortable with knitting in sparkling yarn because I don't know why. I might start to enjoy it, but it's not kind of my thing. But that's why I ordered mini skeins. As you can see, maybe, yes, there's the sparkle. And it is kind of cute. And I know a little girl who would love to have socks in sparkling yarn, so that's good. I can knit socks because this is, as I said, BLF and nylon blend. So I can knit socks for her in this, but I don't like this colorway. This didn't turn out good at all. I'm going to dye these all over again. Yeah, I'm going to make them beautiful and not ugly. And I think these are ugly. And I have like 5 of these. I don't know why I dyed 5 of these in this colorway. I don't like it, but I can re-dye them. And yeah, and then I ordered this merino Donegal sock yarn. This is like 85% superwash merino and 50% Donegal nep, and it is like tweedy. Look, I love this, and this is like just pink. I like pink and come on color. Yeah, I guess this is the right color. And this is 400 meters in a 100 gram skein, and this is the same yarn base, but in another colorway. And this, yes, maybe now it's kind of grey brownish pink. Yeah, and this is a beautiful color. And I don't know, I'm thinking some shawl, some hats, or I just love it, but I don't know. I don't know why I dyed it, because I don't had any plans for it. I just had to dye this, so I did. And I have dyed this. This is just ordinary sock yarn, 100 gram, 400 meters, 75% superwash wool and 25% nylon. And now it's just coming. And now you don't yeah, I don't know, maybe this is also brownish. It's kind of pretty much like this color. Yeah, so some kind of socks sometimes. This yarn, I hand dyed this because I had a plan for it. I meant to knit socks for my cousin's 40th birthday, but I ended up knitting another pair, which I don't have shown you because I have given them away. So actually there's another for Ethel. So, and I didn't knit in that yarn. So yeah, and really this is breaking down now. And this one, you can't see how really beautiful this is. So I showed you the yarns I had planned for the pop and speckle pop Cal, I don't remember the name, but I changed one of them. I had a Louhittaren Luola yarn, Knitlob Slayer yarn, which really would have worked, but this was working even better. Like the colors were in this is better. This is Merino Single. I have dyed this and it is beautiful. I think it is by far the most beautiful thing I have ever hand dyed, and you can't see it. And I love this yarn. It's so soft, and I really want to knit something out of this. It's not going to be the speckle and pepper. Look, there's some kind of brown there also. Yeah, this is going to be some kind of shawl together with something. I love it. Yeah, this is like, yeah, I really want to try to knit this. Yep. And that is maybe what I have hand dyed since last episode, because I don't know, because I don't remember. It's possible that I have hand dyed something else, but I don't know. Yeah, I kind of have yarn all over this house and all over the place, so I don't know where to look when, and especially when I have had this long break now from this podcasting thing, then I just don't remember. So heading over to almost everything I have bought. Not really, I have left some kind of sock yarn in the bags because I don't write so much. So me and my husband went on a little trip a few weeks ago, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, to Jyväskylä, which is a town in like the middle Finland, kind of a little bit south and a little bit east, kind of near Kuopio, if you know where Kuopio is. I don't think I have been to Jyväskylä before. I have been nearby, or Duun. But I had never been to like the city of Jyväskylä. And why did we go to Jyväskylä? Well, because there's a yarn store there, and I think it's the best yarn store in Finland. I have only ordered on the web from them. It's Titty, and you know Tukuvul. Well, the owner of Tukuvul is also the owner of Titty, I think. And so I really have been wanting to go there for a long time. So we went there. We just went on this kind of, we were there one night and just had this kind of one trip for ourselves. And it was good. The only thing was, sadly, and I knew that, because that weekend we went was the only weekend we had time to go in, like, I don't know, we just had to go that weekend because we have so much program, so we haven't time now before Christmas. So that's why we went that weekend. The thing is that the weekend we were there, Titty was open for the last day. Or that'll say the last day before they were opening the new store, because they have just recently opened a new store next to the old store. So I knew they were open because I had been asking them if they were open on the, we were there on Saturday maybe, and that was the last day they were open. So they had started packing all things in bags for the move. So everything wasn't there, and they had a big sale, but I knew this was going to happen because I thought I'm going to go into TTT. I have been wanting to go there for so long, and probably when I'm going there, I'm going to be like, oh, there's a lot of yarn. I don't think I'm going to buy anything because there's too much yarn, and that is basically what happened. I was inside of that store maybe for 15 minutes. I mean, it's a lovely store, and I was there for 15 minutes. And my husband said, take all the time you want. I go to a cafe and drink coffee. You can be here 2 hours if you want. And I was there for 15 minutes. And I was just like, oh, what am I going to buy? I don't know what I'm going to buy. So I ended up with my favorite yarn, Holst Super Soft, which I knew I wanted, but I mean, well, anyhow, I had to squeeze and look at yarns that I have been thinking of ordering from them, and that's good. But now I really want to go back because I so much want to go to the new store because it looks beautiful, just beautiful. Yeah. So, but the weekend was good. We went to the Natural History Museum, and it's a beautiful place. It's lots of lakes, and it was, yeah, it's beautiful there. Maybe not just the city, but the surroundings are really pretty. We stayed at quite a good hotel. We ate really good food. And I was to another store, another yarn store, that was, I don't remember the name. So it was good. But I have to go back because I have to go to TTT again, to the new place. I just have, because yeah, it's a beautiful store, beautiful yarns. but I did buy something, and I have ordered something from Lanka Boutique something here in Finland. I have ordered. They had some sale, so it's just basically soft yarns. And I'm going to show you just a little bit. Yeah. So I have ordered. I'm going to do this like because you don't want to hear all this. This is kind of boring, and I have been recording so long, and there are so much gigabytes. So this is going to take all night to load up. How do you do when you load up? Because some of you say, oh yeah, I recorded this morning, and then like 3 hours later it's up on YouTube. I mean, it takes like 10 hours for me to load up an episode. How do you do? Can you please tell me? And another thing, just the thing, I don't know, I'm not technical. So yeah, when some of you I know record on this one, and I would like to do that because I would like to record like small movies and show you where I've been somewhere. But I cannot load up anything from this, and I have like confirmed my email and everything you have to do on the YouTube. And I cannot do anything from this one. Can you please tell me the one you know? Because now I'm recording from the computer. I really would like to record from my phone. Yeah. So I have bought Filcolana Arvetta Classic. I have never. This is my first, like the first time I see this yarn. Or no, I have seen this yarn, but this is the first time I am having it. This is 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon sock yarn, and it is so soft. Maybe the softest sock yarn I have ever had in my hands. So it's a blue one and a white one, and just ordinary sock yarn. This is the same as this that I'm knitting the hat from. It's just blue. So I have a few of these, and I have a few of the white ones, so I can knit like hats or shawls. And I don't know, it was really cheap, that's why I bought it, and I wanted to know what it was. And also it stood that it was from Norway, and I'm thinking, oh, yarn from Norwegian, that can never go wrong, because yeah, they are all about into this yarn thing and know things. And I have also bought this Regia. This too was really cheap when I ordered from the place where I don't remember. This is Regia ordinary sock yarn 4-ply, and the colorway is something. Maybe they don't have a name. It's 6607. I'm kind of liking these colors, and I'm thinking knitting maybe socks for my son. Yeah. And of course, when I was at TTT, I bought Tuku wool. This is the Finland weight. I have kind of a lot of this, and actually the yarn store here in this town has Tuku wool, so I didn't have to go to Jyväskylä to buy this, but of course I wanted some Tuku wool. And I'm thinking maybe mittens, and this gorgeous beautiful red color is Hohka. That is color 17. Really beautiful, and this is also so really beautiful, and I really think that they match. This is the colorway 171 Kimo. Yeah, like them both. And this is 100% Finnish wool. Really like this. Oh yep, this is one of my favorites, together with Host Super Soft and some more. I really do like 100% wool. And I bought this from the local shop here in my town. This is Nordlys, a Norwegian yarn. This is superwash wool, 75% and 25% nylon. This is sock yarn, and this is beautiful. And I am going to match this with Novita Venla white, I think. So I'm going to do color work with a white yarn and this one. I'm thinking this is soft too, and it's kind of beautiful. Socks for me, absolutely. And I bought this in Jyväskylä in the other yarn store that I don't remember the name of. Yay, kind of the same, like this. This is Lang Yarns Millicolor Socks and Lace. Maybe, I don't know. Is that the whole name for this one? This is colorway, I don't know. No, I don't know. But it is 75% wool and 25% polyamide. 100 grain, 400 meters, just like this. And I'm thinking this is going to be socks without any other colors, just like these colors socks. I can't imagine that this yarn, it's so soft. I'm thinking that I'm going to break these socks. It's going to break down like the first time I wear them. I don't know. So I'm thinking I'm going to knit socks that I can have during the night. Yes, because in Finland during the nights on the winters it's cold, especially when you live in an old house that we do. So I'm sleeping with socks on my feet during the winters. And this is so soft, so in the bed they won't break. But if I walk with them or have them in my shoes, they might. I don't know. But it's so soft, so I'm kind of thinking, but I like the colors. I'm thinking maybe one of my girls would want to have socks in this yarn too. And I'm thinking it's going to be enough for both of us. And moving on. Yeah, I have also bought the new soft garn from Drops, Nord. This is the colorway 13 because I want to try it out. And this is, and I have to sneeze. Sorry, I'm kind of up in the sky today because I have been talking so, and I don't find, this is, yes, 45% alpaca, 30% polyamide and 25% wool. Socks for someone. And then I ordered, let's see, no, when we were in Jyväskylä, I bought, as I said, Super Soft, Holst Super Soft, my favorite yarn. I bought some more than these, but I'm just showing you. I just randomly just took some skeins because you can use this too, and I have kind of quite a lot Holst Super Soft in my boxes already. But you can knit one. I mean, 3 of these is a cardigan. So, and this is just slate gray. Yes, 100% wool. And this colorway is Ember. I love this colorway. And this is the same as the hat that this one, silver gray. Yeah. So this is also from TTT and some more of these, but I don't have them here. So, but then I ordered Compass, yarn from Compass, and this is 100% wool, and I'm thinking, this is 2-ply, this is white 2-ply, and I think this is 2-ply too, this is grey, and I'm thinking this is 3-ply, like DK weight, this blue and grey, and this is just mittens or cardigans or sweaters, or I don't know, just love 100% wool, and it's always good to have in the boxes, so just can use when you need. And now I am going to need quite many mittens for Christmas gifts, so I need some kind of this yarn for that. And I did also, I have quite a lot of Rauma Fino 2-ply yarns, which is a finger weight yarn that is really good for mittens. But I did order some, no, I didn't order any Fino, no. I did order this. This is Rörus Lammull garn. Love the green color. So this is also finger weight, 100% lamb wool. Yeah, so this is perfect for mittens. And lots of the mitten patterns that are from Norway are knitted in 3-ply yarn, DK weight. And I have only like finger weight, so I ordered this red one and this white one. This is their 3-ply 100% wool. So I thought I would make some kind of mittens from Norwegian. From Norway, I mean from Norway. With this yarn. Yeah. And I think that is all I had to tell you. No, because I have bought also I have bought all the Line magazines. This is, as you know, I guess you all know this one. This is a magazine from Finland, and it isn't only Finnish designers in this one. It is like from all over the world, but they live in Finland, those who make this. And this is just lovely, 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 as you maybe all of you know. It's a beautiful magazine, and I love the patterns in this one, and so many I want to knit from this, and I'm just so happy to have them, so I can just look in there. And also I did receive, this is coming in my mailbox, and this is the winter issue of Novita. I didn't find so much in this one that I enjoy and like. The previous number had quite a few patterns, quite many patterns I mean, that I like, but yeah. But although I think this one has improved, this magazine, so it's kind of funny to have it, and yeah. And thinking of Christmas gifts, so I have some in these that I really would like to knit. I'm going to show you. So I'm thinking of this one for my husband, this sweater, and I have knitted a few out of this pattern magazine, and there's a lot of more I want to knit. So here's the Nancy cardigan. I'm planning on knitting this for my mom for Christmas. I have one of these myself, and I want another one in another colorway. Here's the Marius cardigan, as you can see. So a lot of my Christmas gifts are in this magazine. Yeah, so I'm thinking this is all. I have been talking in over 1 hour, and yeah, thank you for watching. As usual, this has been like this episode where I just blah 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 blah, and it's fast, and I'm just woo, because this is kind of who I am. I'm not this calm person. I'm all over the place all the time, and sorry, and yeah, find me on Ravelry. I have changed my Ravelry name. So the group for this podcast is Stickande Fru Svarvar, but my Ravelry name has been Lololila, but now it's Fru Svarvar. So yeah, I changed that. And you can find me on Instagram as Stickande Fru Svarvar, and as I said, the Ravelry group Stickande Fru Svarvar. So head over to the Ravelry group and write down a comment so you are taking part of the giveaway. Do subscribe, really, that's lovely, and yeah, hopefully I will record a new episode in about 2 weeks. Bye.